all right, what the hell is this YouTube? What I want to have happen from this talk is that I make more money. Oh, well, what the hell would happen if I put these on YouTube? There seems to be a market for them. I've been attacked by 20 miniature pit bulls. Worthless, useless, bitter, resentful, and unproductive. Yes! I want to tailor this interview so that I sell as many books as possible. Sure. And if there's nothing wrong with making money, well, you don't know if you're telling the truth. And then let's assume you do know when you're lying, and you'll do it anyways. The most innocent possible person gets tortured the worst possible way. Well, that's your life. Like, that's life. It's suffering. I was ashamed of myself. If you don't want to be miserable and wretched in your life, then cuff it, sleep around casually. If you want the dog to continue coming, hit it hard. Why can't sex just be casual and fun? And I'm going to manipulate the conversation. You're going to pay for your impulsive idiocy. Look the hell out. Well, I'm going to craft this conversation so it's about my book. Don't cheat at games. Don't cheat when you're playing games. And you kind of live on the border between the blacks, and she's sweating, and it's like triumph, and you feel ashamed. Well, that's good. Well, can we direct the conversation back to the book? That's way more interesting. Okay, so I'll tell you something that's so cool. Life is horrible and tragic and bitter. You have to be willing to be a fool. What the hell do you know? You're just a bumbling dimwit. Maybe it would be better if you weren't stupid. You're just deluded kids, fundamentally. You would have never figured that out. He lives in his mother's basement. Get away from your family. Adultery and betrayal and murder and war and like the whole range of human experiences. It's better if the punishment is harsh. You're useless. Sure, motivating. Whack! You're useless. Lay on the couch for 10 years. Technologies have their advantages and disadvantages. Feelings of isolation and doom. It's like, poof, and I've always felt like a complete idiot, you know. Something will get you sooner or later. You can bloody well be sure of that. You know, it started when I started, like, well, first of all, there's no they, you know, like, you're just not that good at it. What the hell do you know? What the hell do I know? What do you know? Maybe you're wrong. It's like, and I thought, for the first time in human history, I looked dreadful. That sucks. I'm a clinical psychologist. I'm going to mention it every chance that I get. I'm a clinical psychologist. Because I'm a clinical psychologist. I am a clinical psychologist. So what you're saying is that that sucks. My wife was with me and we had like a pleasant exchange, and then her cut it. That's only one trick. It's like you should have like 10 tricks at least. Oh, that's so satisfying. She's getting just what she deserved. And then one of your friends says something that's a little out of line. It's like, hey, you're the heretic.
And is
this the corpse? Back the hell off. Well, maybe I should have just shut the hell up. No, this isn't a simple victim-oppressor narrative, even though that's the only story you radical leftists know how to tell. A lot of them are just like silly, quasi-deluded, virtue-signaling, 18-year-old people who just don't know any better. That's certainly what they are. They're just psychopaths who are looking for trouble. Knock on wood. This is the evil part of me. I figured out how to monetize social justice warriors. And my Patreon account grows. Like, yeah, I'm an evil capitalist. An hour later, this guy emailed me from a hotel and he said, oh, you can do it at our hotel. And my wife was there. I wouldn't recommend it. I thought they'd cut it. Worship this woman.
Schema. The reason that there were so many allergies in San Francisco was because of aliens. Mostly people don't like having their children eaten by tigers. Well, the floor is solid. You've got this white powder and there it is. Take cocaine all the time. You should be nose deep in that stuff nonstop. Perfectly obvious. So then you might think, one moment you're somewhere, and the next moment you are somewhere else. Wow.
And then she was insistent. She laid out her set and my set. You could amuse each other too, because I'm a clinical psychologist. You can play a primate dominance hierarchy game, which is very, very common. But the first thing I thought was, you're a journalist. You lose. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. Yeah. I said, ha, gotcha. Dr. Peterson, he's a provocateur. He's has an army of trolls, internet trolls. Yeah. It's like 50,000 trolls. You know, that's a lot of trolls. You might start thinking maybe they're not all trolls, but the trolls come out. Army of internet trolls. My internet trolls are trolls. These aren't my army of trolls. Well, stop. No one ever gets away with anything A person who regarded herself as my ideological opponent tried to go after my philosophy and my reputation on national TV, failed brutally, and has been taken apart for it. Yes! This is a good day. We're amusing ourselves watching the Twitter comments. Jesus, you know, what the hell did I do? What Viva Feminist? Glee. You're dark, you're a monster, you really are. But that's actually useful. You should be unbelievably dangerous. The more dangerous you are, the better. I had become somewhat angry, a little bit. If I wanted to sick my internet trolls on Channel 4, then there'd be nothing but broken windows and riots. Well, wouldn't that just be perfectly goddamn delightful? Wouldn't that be fun? I won. Look the fuck out, because I'm a clinical psychologist. Who the hell knows where to look for the Holy Grail? Yeah. So I'm an obedient coward. Well, no, I'm not an obedient coward. I'm a good person. A busload of Swedish bikini models. Kill them as brutally and rapidly as possible. What is this potential that we're referring to? What do we mean by that, potential? And what sort of reality does it have? Well, it's only potential. What sort of reality does it have? It has no reality. It's only potential. Fun is that fun doesn't work when you're not having fun. That's the thing that's so fun about it. That's not fun. Yeah. And so there you have it. I'm a pretty good dancer. Follow the rules, goddammit. Follow other people's rules. Follow the rules. Really? What do you mean? Don't. Who can stand being around you? I'm very, very, very careful with my words. March the Jews off to the death camp. Yeah, she would say what I said, except then what she would say had nothing to do with what I'd say. And so you'll have your specific reasons, but under that there'll be some other reasons, and under that there'll be some other reasons, and under that there'll be some other reasons. You know, you can kill people with compassion, no problem. Did you ever see my left foot? Keep talking, bucko. Pretty soon I'm going to have you right where I want you. I'm going to eat you, and it's going to make me very happy. I don't want to alarm you,
God.
but we know this place is haunted, and I always come to work with a baseball bat. We're not having that much fun at dinner time. Why not? Well, I don't like being in the kitchen. You don't appreciate it. Burn it to the damn ground. Killed them all. I am a clinical psychologist. Well, I'd be one of the heroes who rescued the Jews. You wake up in the morning and you have an ache in your side. It's like, well, is that nothing or cancer? I'm going to be fat and really unhealthy and half dead in 5 years. I mean, we're really walking oceans, you know. You have two brains instead of one, and that actually turns out to be really helpful when you're an idiot. Suicidal thoughts, that's a good one. You're molested as a kid. Your uncle sexually molests you. Your uncle molests you. Okay, what does that mean? Light equals shock, everyone knows that. Okay, that makes sense. Except, I would say that God is dead and human beings are like a cancer on the planet. If they had any ethical standards whatsoever, they wouldn't reproduce. So what else? Well, look at the people around you. You know, you guys look a lot the same. You're a crazy chimpanzee. You're such a horrid creature in your very core that it would be a moral violation for you to propagate. We're some sort of cancer on the planet. The planet would be better off without any people on it. I mean, everybody's flawed and useless and half crazy. What it is that we need to move forward. The cleansing fire. That's a good one. Fire will cleanse everything. Maybe some of you will be great people, you know. Good luck with it. You're doomed, and there's going to be a lot of pain along the way. But having said all that, I kind of like people. It's like, oh, hey, you're wrong. Might be that you hooked up with a psychopath. Rat is this. The rats are all like this. The rat goes like this. So the rat's like this. The normal rat is like this. That's the normal rat. Like this, like this. It sniffs. It's like this for quite a while. He's like this. And then maybe he sniffs. You are now a normal rat. You're ready, man. Most of you aren't foaming at the mouth. And, you know, like fundamentally, why? None of you are stark naked. Why? Why? Why are you wearing jeans? Most of you are wearing clean jeans, I presume. That person's in my chair. Why are you not afraid?
Yeah.
That's so funny. And so there you have it. Voila. voila. Yeah, voila. Wow, that's so impressive. I'm a clinical psychologist.